Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, and I want to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, sanitation, I come doing his work in true sincerity in the four corners of the earth. And I do this transit lesson, land backing off the Apostle Tahar. Um, had a video, all right, going into the Motb, all right, and one of these camp leaders, saying that they don't believe they don't believe uh about the MOTB, man. They don't believe that the RFID chip is the MOTB, okay? And the topic of this lesson is if they don't teach the chip, the MOTB, man, run. You know, if you are in, any of these camps, that don't go into, all right, the MOTB, all right, being the RFID, all right, microchip, and you need to get the hell away from them, man. All right, because that's not the right doctrine, man. All right, and they don't have 100% truth. All right, because we can clearly see, all right, this thing formulate, man. All right, we can clearly see the technocracy being set up, right before our eyes, man. All right, that's clear as day. All right, with Elon and your boy Donald T, man. All right, and the ones of you that don't have the truth, that don't understand prophecy, all right, you're gonna get caught up in a bad spot, man, in a bad place. Okay? Because them same guys, it ain't no coincidence, the same guys that profess they don't know what the MOTB is. All right, they don't think it's no chip. Okay, the mark of the beast is the white woman. All right, it's Christianity. These are some of the same guys, that were telling you you could take the juicy juice. You could go and take Satan's elixir, man. These are those same, some same people, man. And you done had men and women, Salakia. And you done had men and women, in their congregations that trusted in them, and when they took the juice, they then dropped dead. Or they have other prolonged injuries and illnesses, man. Imagine you would have took. Imagine Nasty Nate, told you you could go and take the juice, you know, and you didn't get put to death, but you had a damn stroke, you know, or you had that cerebral palsy, man. Imagine if you had that shit, man, and you sitting there in a congregation, you going into the scriptures, you looking at Nate like this motherfucker, and you was a fool to believe him, man, because the apostles and elders they always say, man, go into you look and do the research, all right. We ain't forcing nothing on you. Go into the scriptures and do the research, man. See what the hell going on. Okay? Even your secular research, going into these different so-called truthers and truther channels and conspiracies, go and do your research, man. All right? But ultimately the most high power, has to open up your eyes to this thing, man. To have the full understanding. Okay? So that you'll have that covering in the time of judgment, man. But if you teaching that you could take the sea help, man, ain't gonna be no covering for you, man, because you gonna go and you gonna take that thing, man. When the when that wind was kicking today, when the when you're not able to go to your job, without having that chip in your hand to be able to clock in, like right now at the the job I'm at now, and all of a sudden, they want to institute once again, using the card readers to go in the gate. Shit had you fucking late in every goddamn thing, you know. But it's gonna come to a point to where, nah, you don't need no card. You don't need no card. You didn't get the chip, you know. Hey man, if you get the chip, this will be a lot easier process. It ain't gonna be like that after a while. It's gonna be, mandatory. If you don't get the chip, you can't work here. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not gonna go keep going back and forth in the office, and you the only one that got a badge and all that shit. That RFID chip is gonna be made mandatory on these jobs and shit, man. Okay, and we already know that it's gonna be mandatory to buy and sell. All right, not saying that it's gonna be mandatory to where they're gonna forcibly put it in you. That's not gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a choice. Just like this juicy juice was a choice. They weren't forcing the juice physically. All right. But what they did was, if you didn't go along with the juice gang, you couldn't go to certain stores. You know, all right. You couldn't stay at certain jobs. All right, which I wish I was at a damn job where that shit happened, man. I would have had a good old lawsuit, man. All right, because that's what everybody doing now. They suing their previous jobs and their previous employers, for laying them off or making them take that that pokey poke, man. Okay, so I seen this. I pulled this up for Elon, and I've been on Elon lately. But shit, man, the nigga always got something going on. You know, it's active, man. It's how Jake say it's up. you know, Jake got lingos for all this bullshit, man. All the fucking folly that they do, but ain't no lingo for the shit that's really going on in the planet Earth. You know, when it say Elon Musk temporarily changed his Twitter profile name to Kikius Maximus and his profile picture to Pepe the Frog in Roman attire. Military attire. And I'm telling you, man, they get a lot of these six pack crackers, man. That shit get them fucking like, you don't understand, man. That shit, like, if you in them forums and you seeing these Edomites and shit, man, they getting hyped up behind that shit, man. That Pepe the Frog shit, you see that shit in a lot of conversations that talk about Trayvon Martin or um, what's the more recent one, George Floyd and all that shit. You know, you always gonna see a damn Pepe the Frog, man, and just know that it's a that's a damn racist ass Edomite, man. You know, and Elon Musk is embracing all of that shit, man. All right, pulling these Edomites' minds, man. All right. He's saying his profile picture of Pepe the Frog in Roman military attire. Kikius is a reference to Kek, a term associated with internet memes and gaming culture, as well as the Egyptian god of darkness. It say in January 2025, Musk changed his profile name and picture, after which the Kiki's meme token increased in value by about 1,200%. And that's the kind of shit that Elon been doing since, I'm talking about since the Crown Royale, man. That nigga post some shit or tweet some shit or be so somebody will record him on video saying some shit, about an altcoin, and that shit'll skyrocket. He'll say Shiba Inu or some shit, and that's where a lot of this worship come from too, man. From these damn low level six pack crackers. They say Musk has also described himself as a cultural Christian. What the fuck is that? You know? What the hell is that, man? And said he believes in the wisdom of Christian teachings. He was raised in the Anglican church. Man, this dude don't believe in this guy believes in Satan, man. All right. Heavy level high level witch. All right, this dude is opposed to the Most High Power, man. Him and Donald Trump. All this Christian shit, all this goddamn red, white, and blue, God loves America bullshit. You know, only you six pack crackers believe that, man. These damn elites don't believe that. All right, and these elites puppets don't believe that. They just using that shit as a tool to whoop you people's minds, man, and to let you and to get you out the way, you know, so they can get away with whatever the hell they need to get away with to formulate this new world order, man. Because as you can see now, the previous administration wouldn't be able to go in and root out all this shit that Donald Trump is doing now. You know, even though half of the shit that he's doing is fucking unconstitutional. All right, but since the previous administration was perceived as out of control, okay, extremely destructive, now what Trump is doing is being seen as a good thing, man. Okay, let him do whatever he needs to do to fix what the previous administration did, man. All right, it's all a fucking game. It's saying January 2023, you must tweet it about ancient Egypt and use emojis to express his admiration. God damn, boy. See, man, this is heavily spiritual, man. You know, heavily spiritual, man. Let's see if it's a. So it's saying January 2023 must tweet it about ancient Egypt and uses emojis to express his admiration. So he got admiration for ancient Egypt, man. All right, which we know according to the scriptures, this is spiritual Egypt, man. All right, and this is Rome all over again, man. So he's encompassing all of these previous civilizations, idols, okay? And this country is going in the way of Rome, all right, and ancient Egypt, man, all right, and Babylon, man, okay. So this ain't no coincidence, man, that this man is speaking about this like this in this way, you know, being real esoteric about the shit that he's saying. But see, the only ones that's gonna understand that, you know, gonna be able to break these things down are the men of the Lord, man. You know, and the elites, of course, on the left hand side, all right, because they understand all this witchcraft and this symbolism and this damn idolatry, man. But you two thirds, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You have no fucking clue. You can read all this right now and think, oh man, ain't nothing, man. You just, you know. So you know, that's all I had. You know, I pray that this lesson was edifying and shalom.